This is GappaMagix, same day, September 3rd, 2025. I got the Bondo now, and I'm gonna put Bondo right there on that spot. Slapping mosquitoes too, especially with the Samurai Jack haircut. For this one, I'm gonna just put a little dab right over that hole. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna have to squeeze some out because this is all liquidy or runny. There. It's like ketchup. It's supposed to look like putty, clay, but that'll do for now. I ain't got my gloves or anything, so I got this leaf. This part that dripped off of it already. Kind of go like this, smooth it out with the leaf. That's actually good enough too. Let's just make it a little better. Ooh. Nah, that's pretty decent for a leaf. Using a leaf as a tool. Put a little bit more heavy coat on there with that extra goo from the excess that ran off the top. Okay, now that'll sand off pretty good. You pause it. This is part 2. I accidentally hit stop when I had the video on pause. And anyway, we'll pause it for a second. Okay, as you see, I shut the door and it is shut, if you're wondering. And anyway, the battery still is on, good too. And anyway, here we go. This is going to be the next objective, to sand the bottom here, this little bit, just to get it nice. So we're going to put the sand, kind of, hope you can see it. Kind of like right there. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, we're not trying to sand it all off of the truck. We're just trying to lightly scuff it to try to make it look even enough to look somewhat presentable if someone would happen. Some people like this truck still, and I guess it is somewhat decent enough to put in a car show, but they lecture me if they would look under the wheel well, you know. Ow, that was a mosquito. And no, I ain't talking about cousin Skeeter either. I'm talking about mosquito. right back. I'm gonna pause it for a second. Hopefully that was all filmed. I don't know if it was or not, but you know, I can't get right next to it, literally on the ground here. But I mean, I just want to be able to scuff it lightly, I guess. Right there, I'm gonna just kind of lightly go over it, I guess, and then get it scuffed. Because, like I said, this, I'm just trying to build up a layer. Even though it's not metal, it will adhere to the metal because I sanded it all the way down to the metal. And then, like this spot right here, this spot is very delicate, and I know it's off camber, but we're gonna sand it down just slightly, a little bit too. But at the end of the day, I don't want it to be you know, you take your finger and go like that. And anyway, so I'm gonna pause it for a second. I'm gonna clean it off with a towel. Trains are coming. Dinah, won't you blow your horn? You know that song when you was a kid? There you go. Remember it again. Getting bit up by bugs out here. And those are the ones that you can barely see. They call them no-see-em bugs. There's really no name for them. They're like as tiny as a pinhead. Meaning the tiniest pin that you can imagine, smaller than the tip of it. You believe me or not. And they hurt. It feels like someone's taking a tweezers and like twisting your skin. That's a good way to put it. And it hurts. You believe me or not. That's the best way to describe the bite. So here we go. Ah. Okay, that's it. I had to take the gloves off. Start slapping these things. I don't know if it's mosquitoes or those little bugs. Either way though. I guess the more soap you use when you're in the shower, the more attractive those bugs think you smell. Because I just took a shower earlier today. And at the end of the day, I take a shower every day if you're wondering. Some people, they think it's hip to get away with not showering. You gotta shower every day, at least once. Okay, you can't really sand too much here now. Let's see here now. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold the phone here, kind of just go like that. But you know, I am trying to sand that, or at least scuff it. So, oh, I'm getting bit by those damn bugs. Alright. Pardon my French. But, it said on the ancestry report, I am anywhere from 4 to 8% French. I think the exact number was 6 though. It said 6% other. So that has to be French. Alright. As you can see, there's a dust storm here. This is like a red rock dust from Utah or the Grand Canyon. And here we go. Pausing this for a second. Okay. Again, October 3rd, 2025. I don't want to even touch it, to be honest. So, from this angle, it's not that bad. None of it looks that bad. It's smooth. It's somewhat, needs to be hit slightly with the sandpaper right here. There's little divots right there. Let me see here. We'll pause it for a second. Alright, here we go. Now, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I hope you can. Basically, just gonna, like I just said, gently just scuff this little bits so that way the paint sticks a little better. And this little bit, I'll sand that tomorrow and paint it tomorrow on the 4th. Okay, right here. Hit him with that. So just a little bit more. Just because I want it to be enough to adhere the paint. Adhere, meaning to stick. Oh yeah, one more little bit like that. All right, there we go. Just like that. Just like that. That's almost perfect now, believe it or not. Alright, now tomorrow, that'll be dry, as long as it doesn't rain. Voila, that's enough. Don't want to overdo it, because you don't want to maybe crack it loose at the bottom. Alright, let's take a look. And remember that spot right there is the spot where the hole was, a slight hole. Voila. This is GappaMagix, October 3rd, 2025. Yes, sir.